Hey, Libra, intuitive soul coach here with your March 2024 love reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, Libra, I'm getting a song right away as I was shuffling, and it's interesting here to see your key themed cards because you have the boot with the padlock. So some of you are on a journey that you've been on for quite some time, and I feel like you're closing the door. And the song that was coming through here is a song by, I believe, Jody Messina, and it's called Bye Bye. And the lyrics, bye bye love, I'll catch you later. Gonna let this foot down on the accelerator with the rear view mirror torn off. I ain't ever looking back, and that's a fact. So some of you are saying goodbye to the past, okay? Saying goodbye to some sort of journey that's been long. And I feel like you're putting up a boundary, okay? Something is no longer meant for you, or you could be closing the door to a past lifestyle. If you've been single for quite some time, I feel like you're putting an end to that. You hold the key here, Libra. That's the message with the padlock. You hold the key. And there is the 10 of Cups showing up. So you hold the key to your future, and anything that has not been helpful or healthy or stimulating you, right? You're throwing off that rear view mirror and you're saying, you know, I'm not looking back. All I have is the windshield in front of me. There's no reason to look back unless it's to learn, you know, to incorporate the lessons that you've needed to learn. And I see that here for you as well, where some of you've needed to learn very valuable lessons around self-worth, around your confidence, around even your own shadow self, Libra. And so I like that this is coming up because yeah, you're resolving some sort of conflict with the 5 of Wands. And that may be what you are putting an end to, is conflict. Whether this is between you and a lover, okay? It could be inner conflict within yourself around a situation, because I do see here that, yeah, 10 of Coins showing up in reverse. This is about focusing on your sense of stability and your maybe belief system, Libra, around family dynamics. Some of you, maybe there was some family drama that led to disappointment, that led to heartache, but I feel like you're accepting something. You're accepting the way that things turned out or the way that things happen. And look at you, you're showing up here, Queen of Swords, as your outcome. All right, so diving in, you do have the boots. Now, whenever I get the boots, it reminds me of military. So some of you may even have military in your background, or others of you, you've just been on this road for quite some time of singlehood, or maybe you've been in a relationship for 20 plus years, or it's felt lonely, it's felt difficult. I do see in the past here, you've been working on your stability, but the Knight of Coins in the deep past is feeling like things are moving at a snail's pace, right? Because that Knight of Pentacles wants to grow into that, you know, that 10 of Pentacles with his king, with the king and the queen, right? And I feel for you here, you want more. You want more out of your love life. You want more out of your relationships. And I feel like you've been really assessing and evaluating who you are, how far you've come, what you truly seek and desire, the type of relationships that you want to be in, or the goals, if you are in a relationship, that you and your partner have. Are they matching or are they colliding? Because the 5 of Wands here says that there could be some sort of friction, but that's what you're putting maybe a padlock on. Now, you do have the coffee card. So some of you could be meeting up with a new person over coffee, over tea, over brunch, or a breakfast date. You're feeling motivated, and there could be some warmth in your emotions with your feelings this month as well, where even though you shut the door on a situation, I feel it's as if you close the door or you put something behind you, and then boom, right in the windshield, a beautiful opportunity comes up and it warms your heart. It allows you to take a new direction, or to manifest a dream that you've had when it comes to love, when it comes to family. Okay, so again, some sort of ending is going to bring in a new beginning, but I feel like you're wrapping up this journey of the past, whatever that may have been for you. Okay, wow, you actually have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles in your reading. Libra, that doesn't happen often, but I do see here with the motivation card, you're going to be motivated to go after what you want, especially with the outcome energy being you, Queen of Swords. Doesn't matter if you're female or male, but you are thinking strategically, okay? You are using your intuition to guide you forward in matters of the heart, which is beautiful. But I also feel a sense of determination within you and a sense of feeling free. And it reminds me of that song. You may want to look up the lyrics or actually listen to the song, because the energy that I'm picking up on is that of someone who feels more carefree, feels more liberated, and something that may have been unavailable or you may have kind of locked up. I feel that you're opening yourself up and you're feeling more motivated here. All right, bottom of the deck. Subconsciously, there's growth. Yeah, you've been growing. And this is interesting as well, because we have that song, which does talk about, a car analogy, and we see the car tracks kind of leading out of the forest. There's light at the end of the tunnel here, Libra. And for some of you that have been going through a lot of stress or anxiety when it comes to love, I see here light blooming on the horizon. And you're coming out of the thick of things. Yeah, now look at this. You have intense passion right behind it. So what's on the other side? Some sort of intensity. Intensifying emotions here. Cinnamon is also an aphrodisiac. So some of you could be meeting someone new after a stressful time, or if you've been single for quite some time and you felt like you've been in the woods. Right behind that, we have a shift, gradual shift. Autumn could be significant. October, your birthday could be significant as well. But this is going to be gradual. And this makes sense too, because the boots energy, if you've been in a cycle for quite some time and it has been challenging, I feel like you're going to wake up one morning and you're going to feel completely different. And that pain that maybe you've once felt, Libra, or some sort of maybe loss or loneliness or isolation, it's going to shift because you've shifted your inner world, and you're going to start to attract new relationships, new people, new energies, new influences into your life. And you're going to wake up one day and think, wow, this is what I've been dreaming about. This is what I've wanted for quite some time. So some of you, yes, you're still in the forest here. You're still wrapping up or tying up some sort of loose ends. But I see here that there is a new opportunity, a judgment call being made for you in the near future, one that's going to bring about a lot of happiness. Some of you may have even had your heart shut down to a situation with a padlock. Either someone was unavailable to you, or maybe you weren't available to someone else. I keep seeing a key in my mind's eye. So I feel like this key, okay, they're saying, look at this deck. There's a key in this deck. And I feel like that's going to help you unlock something that has been either hidden. Okay. Oh, wow. This is what's going to unlock. Look at that. The key is some sort of important choice. And that makes sense with what you have in the near future. So something that was not available, it may come back either around, or you're opening up your heart, and that may be the choice that unlocks something that maybe you didn't have access to, or someone else didn't have access to in the past. Wow. Okay. Beautiful. I love this key energy, because there's a choice that's going to help you out. Now, diving into the tarot, your first card out is the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is the card of emotional fulfillment. Some of you may be in a relationship, or you are manifesting that sooner rather than later. The family dynamic here. This is feeling complete, feeling part of a family dynamic, or feeling part of a soul tribe, right? 10 of Cups is the card of family vacations and unconditional love and joy and happiness. It is about coming together and feeling a sense of wholeness. And you may even be in a family dynamic where it's just you and maybe your children, or you could be getting together with your family over the month of March. Maybe you're taking a trip or a vacation here, but the 10 of Cups is a beautiful card about affection. And I feel like there is deep affection here for you available that may not have showed up for you in the past, or it's felt like it's been, over here for quite some time. That may be part of this choice or decision. Now, typically the 10 of Cups can be that you are, in a dynamic where there's multiple of you, more than one. So you could be engaged. For some of you, you may already be married, but I am getting, if you're single, this is you focusing on this dream, and this could manifest into an opportunity for you to meet someone where you go the distance. Okay, I like this. Someone may be thinking about you that you were in a family dynamic with as well, but some of you also, I get that if there was pain or hurt done in the past, okay, if there was some words, maybe it was, I don't want to say as simple, because nothing is ever simple in matters of the heart, but I do feel like there could be a second chance available. Maybe you're giving someone a second chance. Others of you may be saying, I'm going to give love a second chance, and I'm going to open myself up, put myself out there. I'm going to take action. Now, what's crossing your path is some sort of delay. Okay. Some of you felt like you weren't on track, or course correction, which is interesting because I heard those words as I was giving your intro as well, as some sort of course correction or divine detour. So some of you went on a little bit of a detour. Maybe that's part of this long journey card here showing up for you, where you had to get on those walking boots. But look at those boots. They are a little bit worn. They've been through stuff, right? They've seen better days. And I feel for you, Libra, you're going to get back on track, especially towards Aries season, which is the end of March, I believe, March 20th or so, 21st, until mid to end of April. You're going to finally feel like you are getting back on track when it comes to matters of the heart. So if there was a family dispute, or if there was some sort of situation where it was push and pull, or you had closed yourself off emotionally, physically, mentally, I see here that you're going to get back on track and open yourself up and feel good, feel motivated again after a lot of delays, or just feeling very slow, or maybe even too cautious. Some of you, this is a cautionary energy, because what we have below you is the Knight of Coins. And sometimes this Knight can be very cautious, right? They don't want to get their heart broken because it's been broken in the past. But this is patience. Patience to succeed. And sometimes, Libra, you can get impatient, right? I'm a Libra. I get it as well. And we can feel like things are taking too long, right? And then we kind of lose focus on what we truly want, and we go after something else. And it's important for you to stay patient within yourself, maybe within this divine detour. I also see here with the Knight of Pentacles, some of you were stuck in a rut and you were afraid to take some sort of necessary risk. And that may have been part of this long journey. You were just stuck in some sort of a rut over and over. Maybe it was a rut of being single. Maybe it was, the same repetitive conflict or fight over and over with a spouse or with a lover. Some of you, you wanted to move forward in a dynamic, but for whatever reason, there was an energy here of being held back, or again, someone being too cautious, someone not wanting to take something to the next level. And I feel like you got frustrated. You felt like this is going too slow. This isn't going anywhere, or I just need to focus on something else. And some of you did do that. You focus on something else instead of maybe love, or instead of, the conflict at hand. But in the recent past, there is some sort of win. And I feel like someone in your world is also looking at you as a success. 6 of Wands in the recent past is major milestones. It is the card of victory and achievement and success. This can even be public recognition. So you could be in the public eye, Libra. Others could be seeing your success or seeing your happiness on social media. Maybe that's part of you moving forward and leaving someone in the rear view mirror, but you can't see them because you're too busy making your own success or creating your own success here, maybe in your job or in your line of work or just within yourself, getting in shape, feeling good mentally, feeling good physically. Six of Wands is a beautiful win here, as it says, a glorious win, because God knows, Libra, you've had a lot of falls from grace. So whatever this win here is for you in the recent past, you've earned this, you deserve this. And it's about time that you put your hands in the air like you just don't care and wave them around and celebrate some sort of major win or celebrate your own self. Okay, regardless of relationship status. But I do get the energy here of someone watching you, okay, or you being admired, you being adored, or maybe even being the one that got away, Libra. And other people are looking at you saying, wow, Libra has really come a long way. Libra is really happy. Libra now has a family or now is successful. And I feel like you are taking the lessons and opportunities from the past and you're growing from them, but you're also moving forward with new motivation. And I say new because I do feel like there's something new here for you as well. Now, what's above you is the Five of Wands. There's some sort of conflict that's still on your maybe mind or in your energy, but I feel like you're finding resolution. It's the Five of Wands, fortunately, not the Five of Swords. So this can be about releasing any sort of criticism. It can be about collaborating. I also heard self-criticism, Libra. If you tend to maybe criticize yourself, or if you tend to be argumentative with someone here, I feel like you're finding resolutions and getting back on track towards the end of the month. Okay, I also am hearing sister or someone like a sister to you, or it could even be mother. Some of you may have butt heads. Okay, some of you may think very closely to someone that you are close to, right? Maybe it's like two bulls in a china shop, right? It's kind of coming together and bonking heads because both of you think very similar and can be very stubborn as well with that bull energy. Can be hot-headed as well, even though Five of Wands is more of maybe criticizing or pointing fingers or just needing to collaborate instead of feeling like you're trying to one-up each other. And that's what the Five of Wands is, basically trying to one-up each other. And it doesn't leave you feeling very, very happy or very satisfied. But when you find some sort of conflict resolution here, you're going to open yourself up. And maybe that's why you've shut this out, right? Maybe that's why you have the padlock, because you're saying, I'm done. I'm done arguing. I'm done going back and forth mentally, physically, spiritually. Okay. Some of you, this Five of Wands, this is a spiritual energy with the wands. But I also see here passion, and that could be why you're butting heads with someone as well. Someone could be a little bit frustrated, passion in the passion department. Okay. You could be going through maybe even a Kundalini awakening. You may be diving into intimacy and trust. And this has been a theme coming up for a lot of signs in the month of March, Libra, is that Kundalini activation, tantric energy, sex magic. It is about passion, desire, intimacy. And if some of you are saying, Melissa, what is all that? Right? That could be something that does get activated, or maybe you learn a little bit more about, especially when it comes to yourself, Libra. Now, you have the Judgment card in the near future. This is about an earned reward, right? Some of you, you've dealt with some consequences that may have been negative, right? They may have been not in your favor in the past. Some of you have went through a difficult cycle. Some of you, it's karmic, okay? Judgment can be karma, and it actually says Karma on her neck, excuse me, on her necklace. So some of you may have had a karmic partnership with someone in the family, or with a spouse, or with an ex. And I feel like a judgment call is being made here. A lot of you Librans, you've completely made a 180 in your life. Okay, you've come a long way here. You've learned so much about yourself. You've learned so much about relationships. And for a lot of you, you've learned a very big lesson that your soul came here to learn. And that's part of this celebration. That's part of this win I see in the past. You recognize this. You understand that you had an experience of the past that you had to go through. Scorpio energy. Some of you may have strong Scorpio placements in your chart. This is about changing your life for the better, letting go of regrets, right? That bye-bye energy. I'm moving forward. I'm taking that rear view mirror. I'm chucking it out the window, and I can only see what's right in my focus right here, right now. And I am more carefree. I feel liberated. I'm not held back by the ghosts of the past. And when the judgment shows up here, this is a major awakening. Like we said, Kundalini awakening. It is a higher level of awareness. This can also be forgiveness. Some of you, there's going to be a judgment call made here where you may be giving someone a second chance or opening up to love and giving love a second chance, maybe after some sort of loss or long journey. All right. How are you doing, Libra? Well, you are manifesting like a madman here. The magician energy, and what's right above the finger, the pointer finger there, is an infinity symbol, which is also an 8. And we are in an 8 year, 2024. And so infinite possibilities are available to you. You're manifesting some sort of win. With double 10s in your reading, the 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles, the two best 10s, right? You're definitely manifesting some sort of win, a powerful, positive outcome when it comes to family, when it comes to leaving behind a legacy for those that you care about, but also being that living legend here, okay? Living legacy. So it's not just, people remembering you when you're gone for your good deeds, your good work, your good karma, but it's about you celebrating and enjoying it right here, right now. And that's what I see here with the magician. Some of you may have been dealing with, some of you may have dealt with manipulation in the past, okay? Or maybe you've even manipulated yourself in some way, shape, or form to believe a story that wasn't true, okay? Not calling anyone out here, but I am getting that energy here of understanding some sort of lesson or karma that you've gone through. And maybe it does have to do with manipulation. Now, this is showing up in your energy as the upright energy, right? Using the tools that you have to manifest the life that you desire here. This is Gemini, Virgo energy, but it's also about using your power for the good, right? Helping other people out and having the necessary tools, the skills, the talents to take action on your dreams. And I see that's what you're doing here. But some of you could have been under the influence of some sort of manipulation at one point or another. 10 of Coins is showing up here in your environment. It is in the reverse here. So 10 of Coins, there could have been some sort of family drama. Some of you, there could have been a split of the family of some sort. It doesn't mean divorce. Some of you, yes, or someone could have moved out. Absolutely. There's that bye-bye energy. But this can also be someone leaving the nest, right? If you have children or teenagers or, young adults, maybe they've ventured off and they're doing their own thing. Maybe they've left for college or got married or had a child, moved. I feel like this is, it's almost like I'm getting a dispersion. Is that a word? Dispersed energy where someone that may have been part of this family dynamic, it's almost like I see the hand being pulled out and you're still creating and helping and living and being a legacy with the 10 of Coins. But I also see here some sort of instability around family coming back around for you to have another opportunity. That's why you have the Judgment card here. So for a lot of you, this is a family member, or it could be a lover or a spouse or someone that you did live with at one point, or, and that could be a parent. It could be a sibling, right? It could be a child. It could be a spouse. So yes, you may have lived with this person, but I feel like you're getting back on track here, Libra, with your finances, with your sense of security within yourself. You're meeting maybe new soul tribe, and you're doing good regardless of, again, relationship status. You're getting back to a better place of feeling whole, feeling complete. And that's what the 10s represent, is a sense of completion here. Now, what's going on in your hopes and fears? You have the 9 of Swords. Luckily, this is the hopes and fears position. You're accepting some sort of past trauma. It's showing up actually in the reverse, which is good, because when it's in the upright, it can be about reliving some sort of traumas. And that's why, again, that song is coming through where I've looked in the rear view mirror a time or 1,000, right? But this time I've accepted something. That's why she's taken that rear view mirror and throwing it out the window, because she's accepted something for what it is and she's learned from it. She's gained the wisdom. She's grown. Doesn't matter if you're female or male. I'm just referencing female because it's a woman that sings the song. But this is about accepting it, not reliving it. So there was some sort of pain, some sort of trauma that you've endured in matters of the heart. And chances are every single one of us are going to go through that at some point or another. But it's what you do with that experience, Libra. And I feel like you have turned that experience into an awakening within self. And I'm so proud of you. And your guides are so proud of you. And your loved ones in spirit are so proud of you. That's why you have this glorious win. That's why others are looking up to you saying, wow, Libra, you did it. You ended up on top. You made something of yourself, or made something of this situation, or you got out of the maybe family norm. Some of you, this is breaking ancestral patterns with the 10 of coins. And maybe that's that dispersion energy I was getting, where you decided to do something that no one else has done in the family. Okay, you're breaking some sort of ancestral pattern is what I'm getting here. And it's actually a very proud moment. Remember what I said about you learning a very valuable lesson that you've completed in this lifetime? That could be it. I mean, there's nothing, I mean, there is, but it's a very important task to come in and break some sort of bloodline or break some sort of pattern that has been habitual in a family dynamic. And some of you may have been like the black sheep of the family, or maybe you're the first to, graduate. You're the first to start a business. Maybe you were the first to not have children, or the first to travel or get out of the city that you were born in, or whatever it may be. It's something that, it's going to be specific to you, but you've broke that chain. And I feel like you don't have to relive it, and you're leaving a legacy where your family, your children, or your offspring don't have to carry that energy, because you are a new role model. You are a new inspiration. And even if this isn't children, I feel like it's just the lives that you touch. You could be a healer. You could be, someone in the professional world that helps share your knowledge and helps transform other people's lives in a big way. Final outcome energy here, Libra, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is powerful. She's observant. She's logical. She's rational. But most importantly, she is a truth seeker. And that may be something that's been difficult for you in this lifetime, is all about the truth. Because sometimes, Libra, you want harmony, you want harmony, you want balance. And sometimes it can be at the expense of a truth. And that can be self-deception, right? We want to keep the balance. Therefore, if I just keep this teeny tiny hidden deception within me, then everything will be balanced. And that may be what you are either breaking out of. That may be a lesson that you've learned the hard way. But I feel like you now are not putting up with BS, right? You have a built-in BS detector. Maybe that's that sense of freedom and liberation I'm getting here as well. But with this Queen of Swords, she is honest. She is intelligent. She can be opinionated, right? But she's also someone who's going to tell you how it is. And she's going to be clear, decisive, and intuitive within her actions, and that's how she can help others as well. So someone could even have red hair here, okay? Someone could be traveling, or a traveler, or a gypsy soul. You can see she's holding the atlas, but she has her sword here, and she's determined. So whatever goals you've set out for yourself, whatever inspiration you have towards love, I feel like you're cutting out or shutting the door on things that are dishonest, that they are not, aligned to your soul's path and your mission. But remember, you have the key here to choose. You have free will. You have the free will to choose another path, or to heal something, to experience a new soul contract, to, end some karma, to break some generational cycles. Whatever these choices are, they're within your grasp. I like this. Let's get a message here from the wisdom of the Oracle. Okay, I'm hearing the name Sheila. Sheila. Oh, okay, Libra. This one, it automatically was already up We have fork in the road. I'm going to pull one more card for you as well. But yeah, that's that look at that new life. There's the crossroads, the past, right? The rear view mirror. Which way do you want to look? And I know that 99% of you are saying, Melissa, I've already thrown that rear view mirror out the window. Give me the new life. Give me the new beginning. I want new love. I want new energy. And yeah, that's certainly something you're manifesting here. But I still feel like you're kind of tying up some loose ends, especially with that Judgment card here. Now, fork in the road and new life. We see threes here. This could also be death energy, transformation is card 13. And then we also have here card 39. Some of you may be 39 years old. Some of you could have a strong life path of 3. Maybe you're in a 3 personal year. I know I am personally, but this is also about choosing a new direction for yourself here, Libra. Okay, some of you could have 3s in your address and your license plate. I feel like 3 could be very significant for you in some way, shape, or form. All right, the message here from the fork in the road. We're going to read both of them. This is time to make a decision. It is that crossroads. It is all about considering the consequences as you prepare to act and owning up to your obligations to make a necessary choice. And the relationship message, Libra, is this. You've reached a moment of truth in your evolution of your relationship. Which will you choose? To open up to the possibility of love or to remain isolated? To go deeper and commit to mutual passion or to walk away? This is the time to take responsibility for your truest desire and follow it. Be honest with yourself about what you're willing to do, invest and give, then choose. You cannot make a wrong choice. If you move forward with a relationship, know that it will be based in truth and authenticity. You will have made a conscious decision rather than simply hanging on because you don't want to be alone or ending things because you're afraid of the intensity of genuine connection. All roads lead to the lessons you must learn in your relationships. Regardless of the decision you make, it will place you on a path, Libra, to a truer experience of the heart. Absolutely. So regardless of the choice, it's going to be made out of your intuition. Also, you're taking the lessons of the past that you've learned. You're integrating them into this choice as well. And I feel regardless, you're going to be entering into a new frequency, a new paradigm, a new energy when it comes to matters of the heart. Now, card 39. 39 is the birth of new ideas. It's growth, it's opportunities, it's a breath of fresh air, and it's life renewing itself. Springtime could be significant, which this is a March reading, depending on your location in the world. I am getting April energy here as well. Could be April showers bring May flowers for some of you. New energy enters old relationships, and new relationships are bursting with the sweetness and vibrancy only encountered when winter gives way to spring. Yes, absolutely. So there is something here about the beginnings of spring that's very important for you when it comes to this new life or new love. This is a time to connect with others and share excitement, passion, and hearts full of joy. This card is a very auspicious sign with respect to love and partnerships in all forms. I like this here. Be here now. Life loves you. Okay, be here now. Life loves you. This springtime energy is really going to motivate you. And if you've had your heart on lockdown, or if you were unavailable, or it felt like everyone else was unavailable, you've been single, I feel like you could meet someone during the spring, and it's actually going to warm your heart. For those of you that are in a relationship, like it says, you're going to have some choices to make here. Are you going to deepen your intimacy with this connection based on truth, right? Or are you going to choose to walk away? Completely up to you. But regardless of your choice, again, it's going to shift and shape you into this new energy. Wow. All right, Libra, let's get a few messages from your crystal spirits. And at this time, I just ask if you can, please close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in from your solar plexus chakra, the belly area. And upon your exhale, release with a nice big sigh. And with your eyes still closed, Libra, tune into your third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows and your forehead region. And I want you to imagine the first crystal or gemstones that show up in your mind's eye. Now your crystal could show up as a specific shape, a color, or even a frequency. Perhaps it's a crystal or gemstone that you're currently wearing. Maybe it's one of your favorites, and maybe you even know the name of the gemstone that's showing up in your mind's eye. Perhaps it's a specific color, or it could be a frequency that's emanating from the crystal. Perhaps a frequency of unconditional love, of healing, of grounding, or of clarity. There is no right or wrong answer, Libra. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you're ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is drop your gemstone or crystal. If you have more than one, great. Drop it in the comment section below the video, and I personally will enter you into that free reading giveaway where I draw one winner around the first of each month. So please make sure you hit that subscribe and bell button so you don't miss that notification. Wow. How interesting is this? You have new might, and I believe maybe it was Gemini's reading or possibly Leo. There was another sign that received this, and I made the same comment that I haven't seen this stone for quite some time, or it's not one that typically shows up, but here you are getting it, and now it's the second time. So this is about achieving self-mastery. It's about inner power, Libra, and recovering your sense of self. Okay, this is a very beautiful energy. Some of you may be 38 years old, 39, or born on the 13th. When it comes to your relationships with others, building trust and intimacy is a process. Practice leads to results. For repetition, develops skills. Just as you engage in a dance with a partner, leading and following. Stay present in the moment, listening to signals and cues and being clear about what you need and desire. Yes, toes will get stepped on here and there, but it's how you and your partner deal with the inevitable missteps that allow you to develop a closeness that can stand up to even the biggest challenges. Practice, 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 and soon it will be second nature to express yourself in relationships in ways that reflect your highest aspirations of how you want to show up for others and what you want to experience. Cultivate love through practice. Yeah, because this is an energy here of mastery. And new might, it feels very sacred. It's a sacred energy. Even the word itself vibrates a sense of sacredness, carrying the vibration of the wise elder or teacher. When we are ready, this stone will assist us in diving down into the very depths of ourself in order to unearth and reclaim the lost or buried parts of us, especially when it comes to ancestral energy here or family dynamics, family healing. This can be a very powerful encourager. It encourages us to embrace and integrate the neglected pieces of who we are and to fully embrace and step into our power. And once again, know ourselves as the perfect beings that we have always been. Oh, I love this one. Yeah. And it literally says building up that energy of trust and intimacy. Whether you are in a relationship or not, you don't need to have someone else help. Yes, you can work on trust and intimacy in a partnership, but you can also do that on your own as well. So new might energy is here for you. I'm also getting a very grounding energy from this. So some of you may want to work with either new might, maybe obsidian or onyx to help ground your energy and help you stay balanced. Okay. I also see travel involved, and I think we said that earlier, but if some of you are traveling, you could bring some crystals with you or carry some crystals with you. All right, last but not least, let's get a message from your soul's truth. What does your soul want you to know at this time, Libra? And what action steps can you take to help you on this path? All right, what do we have for Libra? What can I burn? Okay, or what can you throw out that, window? Well, don't litter, but it says burn it all. The ugly lies, the pain, the shame, the criticism, the images that run through your head, the reminders of what you did wrong or what they did wrong, the proof that you're not enough. Burn, baby, burn. Your soul is calling, and it's time for a rebirth. You are like the phoenix, Libra, rising from the ashes, no longer attached to the past. You are free. Your wings are ready. Use them. Today's soul action. Make the choice that you will no longer let the past define you. Pick up your pen. What will your next chapter look like? Bye-bye, love. I'll catch you later. Right? You're definitely letting some sort of cycle come to maybe a close in your life, and you're ready to move forward. I see that here for you. You're no longer attached to the past. That was a hope of yours, and now it is becoming a reality. You're accepting some sort of past that you experienced, but you're letting it bring about a better version of you, not a bitter version. And that's something I say often. We have a choice. We can become bitter or we can become better. The choice is yours. That is what I have for you, Libra, in matters of the heart. I hope this resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, subscribe. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Post your gemstone in the comment section below. Thank you so much, Libra, for being here today and supporting me and the channel. Lots of love.